Is my head in it?
Yeah.
Kind of? Is like my face in it a little bit?
Yeah, your face is in it.
Okay, then I don't care about the top of my head. I already forgot what I was going to say. Oh, okay. Okay, well now we're going to learn 2 ways to teach. And the first way I'm going to teach is using level 0. And level 0 is kindergarten. And our TEK for kindergarten is classify and sort a variety of regular and irregular 2- and 3-dimensional figures, regardless of the orientation or size. So something to remember when you are working with level 0 students is that the students are able to describe the figure using the names of shapes. They can copy a shape, and they can draw or construct a shape, and they can separate the shapes into different categories, but they are not able to focus attention on the properties of shapes, and they cannot compare shapes based on their properties. So now I'm going to have Miss KK come over, and she's in kindergarten. And so KK, can you please sort these shapes in any way you'd like? Okay, very good. So did you sort these by color?
Yes.
Okay, well that's a very good way to sort them, but maybe we could sort them in a different way since we're working with shapes and geometry. So could you maybe pick a few shapes and sort them into different categories? Okay, so now you have 3. What are your 3 categories?
This is an Easter egg.
Uh-huh.
This is a piece of pizza, and this is a window.
A window. Those are very good. I see eggs and windows and pizza. I think that's great. Thank you, Miss KK. Okay, now we are going to work on level 1, which I'm going to teach a 2nd grade lesson, and the TEK is compose 2-dimensional shapes and 3-dimensional solids with given properties or attributes. So with teaching level 1, you have to be able to, students will be able to compare shapes based on properties, which they are not able to do in level 0. And however, in level 1, students are not able to explain the relationships between the properties. So they can sort based on properties, but they can't really give you a relationship between the different properties. Okay, so now I'm going to have Miss KK come back, and she's already grown up so fast. She's in 2nd grade. Okay, KK, I'm thinking of a shape in my head, and I'm going to give you some directions, and you're just going to draw any shape that follows that rule, okay?
Okay.
So my first rule is draw a quadrilateral. So any shape that has 4 sides. Okay, that has 4 sides. Yeah, that's fine. That's great. I like that. Okay, your next step is to draw a shape that is a quadrilateral and the opposite sides are parallel. So that means that the opposite sides will run and then they never touch. They'll never cross. A square. Those are opposite sides are parallel. And our last direction is opposite sides are congruent. So that means that the opposite sides of each other are the same. So what is your final shape, do you think?
A rectangle.
Do you think I'm thinking of a rectangle?
Yes.
Yes, you are correct, KK. You're so smart. Thank you. I like the way you follow directions. Okay, so to wrap up what we have learned, we are just going to repeat the definition of geometry, which is a branch of mathematics concerned with questions of shape, size, relative position of a figure, and the properties of of a space. And today, when we were teaching geometry, we used the Van Healy model, which is a 5-level hierarchy model that describes the progression of children's spatial geometric understanding. And within the Van Healy model, we only looked at 2 levels, but there are 3 levels within elementary school. And today we looked at level 0, which is visualization, and we did kindergarten. And level 1, which is analysis, we did a 2nd grade lesson. So just to review the misconceptions, that when students are using the Van Healy model, they cannot skip levels. They must follow the levels in order. And the second one is advancement. And so the progress or lack of level to level depends on the content and methods of instructions received, and it doesn't matter the age. And then number 3, and probably one of the more important ones, is mismatch. So when you're teaching to your students, make sure that you're teaching to their level and not to like a higher level, or your students will always be lost. Thank you for watching.